Man, what the is that?
Jaime, how you doing?
Hola, hola, señor Quintero, ¿cómo estás?
Mysterious clouds. A video from Austin recorded in 2014 resurfaced in 2025 and once again unsettled viewers. It showed clouds forming exact number shapes that stayed still in the sky. Some dismissed it as coincidence. Others noticed that the numbers matched passages from the Book of Revelation. A few went further, claiming the numbers lined up with prediction models for natural disasters. Conspiracy pages began calling it the countdown sky. Weather experts blamed visual distortion in the atmosphere, but no known system explains clouds forming symbols with that level of precision. If it was a countdown, the question remains: countdown to what? No one ever found the answer. Twin lights.
Cause it's alien. Now come on.
Man, nah, I need to make sure I get this. I need to see this.
A man standing in his backyard recorded two glowing lights appearing in the night sky just seconds apart. They hovered, blinked, and then one vanished while the other remained, almost as if they were interacting. The man laughed nervously while filming, joking that it was aliens being aliens.
It's just some aliens do what the aliens do.
Moments later, the remaining light suddenly brightened and disappeared, leaving behind a slight visual distortion where it had been. The clip spread quickly online. What made it stranger was a pilot report from the same night. Radar had tracked two unidentified objects that vanished over the same location. Maybe these weren't just lights. Maybe they were checking the area before something larger arrived.
I'm ready to talk to them.
Look, besides, if they do come down, they ain't gonna talk to us, they're gonna talk to the military, so come on.
Figure in clouds. A passenger recording from an airplane window captured something unusual. A giant human-shaped form seemed to rise from the clouds. For a brief moment, it stood clearly against the evening light, and its outline closely matched popular images of Jesus. The video spread rapidly online and split opinions. Some viewers called it a divine sign. Others said it was a weather illusion. A few researchers pointed out that electromagnetic disruption was recorded that same night. They questioned whether this could involve hidden technology, or possibly entities using energy-based forms that connect with human belief. Maybe what people call visions are actually signals from something already present above us. Rainstorm creature. During a heavy rainstorm, a driver slammed on the brakes when the headlights revealed something enormous in the road ahead. Through the sheets of rain stood a towering shape that did not resemble any known animal. Its yellow eyes glowed as it stared back, unblinking. Even though the storm blurred the view, the shape closely matched descriptions of Cthulhu, a creature that was never meant to be real. Some said it was just light distortion. Others claimed it could be an ancient being disturbed by climate changes or secret experiments deep in the ocean. Whatever it was, the short encounter left people questioning whether myths are really just stories or memories of something real. Unknown craft. At a gas station in Florida, someone recorded what appeared to be a huge triangular object hovering silently in the sky. Blue lights pulsed beneath it in what looked like a deliberate pattern. A second faint triangle appeared below it, moving in sync. People who saw it in person said the air felt electric, like the feeling before a storm. The video sparked theories that this could be a TR-3B craft, a secret anti-gravity vehicle believed by some to be built using recovered alien technology. A few hours later, residents reported black helicopters flying over the same area. Was it chance, or was someone covering something up? The person who uploaded the video removed it soon afterward. Mysterious ring. Cyclists traveling through a quiet town in Belgium stopped when they noticed a glowing blue ring high in the sky. The circle hung motionless, its edges rippling like waves of energy. People recorded it from different locations, and the footage spread across the world within hours. Some suggested it was a rare sky event. Others argued it was too perfect in shape to be natural. A few claimed the government knew more than it admitted, saying it wasn't light at all, but a doorway of some kind. Whatever the truth, the glowing ring reminded people that the sky does not always reveal everything it holds. Winged apparition. People walking along a quiet road looked up and saw a glowing figure in the clouds, with wings spread wide, light shining all around it. It stayed still for several seconds, casting an eerie glow over the street. Some people dropped to their knees. Others recorded in shock. Many claimed it was a sign from heaven. Skeptics said it could have been a projection or a strange atmospheric effect. But some noticed something else. A subtle vibration in the air, similar to static, could be heard in the recordings. If it wasn't something spiritual, then maybe it was technological. Possibly a hologram test designed to see how people respond to something that looks like a miracle. Dancing fireball in Kenya. A bright fireball lit up the sky, but it didn't move like a normal meteor. Instead of traveling in a straight line, it shifted direction, zigzagged across the horizon, and left behind a sparkling golden trail. People watched in disbelief. Some said it was the will-o'-the-wisp, a legend about strange lights that lead or mislead travelers. Others believed it could be a sign from above. A few suggested it might be an intelligent light observing us. Scientists could not give a clear explanation for its unusual movement. Whether natural or aware, one thing remains clear. The sky may hold more awareness than we are ready to accept. Descending seraph. A glowing figure slowly moved down from the clouds. Its outline looked like a winged being. People who recorded it said they felt calm but unsettled at the same time, like they were being watched by something beyond normal understanding. Theories quickly filled the internet. Some believed it was an angel. Others thought it could be a projection or a hidden life form that lives among us unseen. A few linked it to ancient descriptions of seraphim, watchers said to appear during periods of major change. Whether spiritual or unknown life, one question still hangs in the air. Why now? And what message might it be bringing to those who look to the sky? Black monoliths. In 2021, people near Russia's Blue Lagoon saw a massive black object floating silently in the sky. It looked like a huge slab, its surface reflecting strange patterns. Smaller dark objects moved around it like satellites. It did not behave like any known aircraft. It hovered and pulsed faintly, almost as if it were alive. People argued over what it could be. Some said it was secret military technology. Others believed it was not from Earth. When similar objects were reported days later in other parts of the world, the mystery grew. Some now believe these were not machines, but markers placed across the planet to signal the next step of contact. Sky formation filmed in China. A short video captured something that did not match normal flight patterns. A thick white trail moved across the sky in perfect alignment, unlike any airplane contrail. As the camera zoomed in, the line curved and seemed to form structured shapes within the clouds. Below it, another faint object moved smoothly and with control. Viewers noticed the trail above stayed fixed, while the shape below appeared to react to it, almost as if both were connected. Scientists said it was just layered cloud effects. Others believe it was a cloaking test that failed, briefly revealing a hidden craft. After the video spread online, it was removed from many Chinese platforms. Aerofleet. High above the remote Alai Mountains, a video captured a sharp, arrow-shaped object cutting across the sky. Two more followed behind it in perfect formation. Their metallic surfaces reflected the light. As they moved with accuracy no aircraft could match. Locals who were used to seeing strange lights said this was different. These were faster, brighter, and moving together as one. Three identical crafts flying with coordination. It did not look random. Many believe this was not just another sighting, but an organized arrival, something structured, visiting with intention. Georgia impact.
Yes, fireball across the southeast. It is not certain, but the satellite-based lightning detection shows a streak within cloud-free sky.
It seemed like a normal night in Georgia, until a sudden flash lit up the sky. Dash cam footage showed an object streaking downward before crashing straight through a house roof, leaving a clean hole through both ceiling and floor. The homeowner, standing only feet away, said he still heard the impact through noise-canceling headphones. Scientists confirmed the rock was 4.56 billion years old, older than Earth itself, but some online researchers pointed out unusual details. The speed, the angle, even the glow did not match typical meteor behavior. Was it really just a space rock, or something sent on purpose, disguised as one? Glowing shadows. People stood still as cloaked. Glowing figures moved slowly across an empty hillside. Their motion felt deliberate. The faint light revealed what looked like torn robes. Some believed they were spirits. Others thought they could be energy-based beings existing between dimensions. Scientists suggested it might be drone reflections, but that did not explain the pulsing glow or why nearby electronics malfunctioned during recording. New theories link these figures to plasma-based life forms, entities that feed on electromagnetic energy. If that is true, then these may not be ghosts or tricks of light, but real beings sharing the same space as us, visible only under certain conditions. Sky swarm. Above a calm neighborhood, dozens of tiny black spheres appeared in the sky. They hovered at different heights without making any sound. Each one showed faint blinking lights and did not drift, even with the wind. People gathered below and shared ideas. Some said they were drones, others thought balloons or birds, but none of them moved or dropped. Several witnesses said their phones stopped working when they tried to record. After several hours, the objects vanished at once without spreading apart. Conspiracy researchers now believe these were not aircraft, but surveillance devices. Small units designed to scan electromagnetic signals. Whatever they were, their positioning was too organized to be random. Maybe they were not focused on the sky. Maybe they were focused on us. Angel over Mexico. During a funeral in Mexico, mourners looked up and stopped in shock. A glowing figure appeared in the sky, hovering above them with a shape that looked like an angel. Some believed they were seeing the soul of the deceased rising. Later that day, similar sightings were reported in nearby towns. This raised new questions. Was it moving with intent or observing something bigger? A few specialists suggested it may not be spiritual, but an energy-based projection, possibly triggered by strong human emotion. One thing stood out. Something unseen seems to react when large groups gather in sorrow. Maybe emotion reaches further than we think. Eclipse mystery. During the April 2024 eclipse in Texas, witnesses saw something that didn't make sense. A dark flying shape crossed the bright sky. And the reports didn't stop there. The same form was later seen over Iraq, Turkey, and Oklahoma. It moved like a living ribbon, twisting and bending in ways no bird or plane could. Every sighting looked the same, as if the exact same thing was traveling across countries. Some believe it used the eclipse as cover. Others think it was something much darker. Whatever it was, people felt the sky itself had changed. Falling craft.
Where a woman says she was enjoying the pool Wednesday night when she saw a strangely shaped and unfamiliar object falling from the sky just over there. The whole thing now caught on video.
Then I look up here to the sky, I see something falling down, so I pulled out my phone and I zoomed in. It was right about there.
A peaceful evening in Massachusetts changed when a woman sitting near her pool noticed fire dropping from the sky. She recorded what looked like a glowing object spinning downward, surrounded by flashing lights and trails of sparks. Expecting a crash, she ran to the front of her house, but the object vanished before it could hit the ground. There was no sound, no explosion, nothing. Officials later said it was just a meteor, but the video showed structured light patterns, not random flames. Some people believe it was a malfunctioning drone. Others think it was a controlled descent, a craft entering the area quietly. If that is the case, then the question remains, where did it go? And who was operating something that could vanish so easily? Octopus anomaly. In 2015, people in Mexico City recorded a strange object drifting above the skyline. It had a rounded top and long extensions hanging beneath it, moving slowly as if controlled. At first, it looked alive, but on closer viewing, the structure appeared too balanced to be natural. Some believed it was an alien craft using disguise. Others thought it was a classified drone built for secret monitoring. The lower parts reflected sunlight in a way that unsettled viewers. Later information suggested experimental drones had been tested in the area during classified projects. Maybe this object was never alien. Maybe it was human-made and designed to look alien to hide what was really being developed. Glowing figure.
Outro meteor, olha isso, pequeno Cristo.
Near the Christ statue in Rio de Janeiro, witnesses recorded a bright figure drifting close to the monument. The glowing object moved slowly and cast a soft light over the statue before fading into the clouds. At first, people thought it was a UFO. Soon, the discussion turned spiritual. Some believed the object was drawn to a place of faith. Others said it suggested that unknown forces, whether religious or not, are drawn to symbols humans value. Whatever it was, it made no sound and left no physical evidence behind. Only questions remained about how thin the line between sky and earth might be. Mysterious lights. In Punilla, Argentina, a group of cyclists stopped when they noticed two red lights hovering silently in the distance. The lights stayed low in the sky, too steady to be stars and too quiet to be planes. The group recorded as the lights pulsed in a pattern that seemed deliberate. Within minutes, both disappeared. Later, locals said they had seen the same lights days earlier, always together and always still. Some believe they are energy-based craft using the planet's magnetic field. Others think they mark specific areas for unknown reasons. Whatever they were, they appeared with control and left just as deliberately. Double encounter. Residents of Savannah, Georgia, experienced two strange sky events on the same night. The first involved a pale, shapeless object hovering motionless in the air. It looked fog-like but held its position. Hours later, another object appeared in the same area. This one showed faint structure and dim blinking lights, similar to a slow-moving jet. People argued online, offering every explanation from secret military tech to alien activity. No official statement was given. 2 objects, 1 location, same night. It did not feel random. It felt like a display meant to be noticed. Flying witch. In 2006, witnesses in Mexico reported seeing a dark human-shaped figure moving smoothly across the sky above the mountains. It appeared to glide without wings, cables, or support. Some joked that it looked like a witch on a broom. Others said it seemed suspended by an invisible force. The scene was silent. No engine noise, no wind disturbance, just stillness. The footage confused experts and never received a clear explanation. Some called it an illusion. Others believed it was something real that briefly crossed into view. Either way, those who saw it never forgot it. Lightning Dragon. During a storm in Los Angeles, lightning flashes revealed a shape in the clouds that looked like a dragon. Each burst of light showed a long neck and body twisting through the sky before disappearing again into darkness. The footage was clear enough to disturb many viewers. Some said it was just cloud patterns mixed with lightning. Others believe it showed something physical, possibly alive. If that is true, the question remains where it came from. The storm exposed it for only seconds, almost as if it was never meant to be seen. Baseball sky object. It was meant to be a normal baseball game until something in the sky took everyone's attention. A huge triangular shape appeared above the field, silent, with a faint glow along its edges. Stadium lights blinked as if reacting to it. Players froze. Fans stopped cheering and looked up. The object stayed in place for a few seconds, then shot away at extreme speed and disappeared into the clouds. There was no sound, only silence and confusion. Some believe it was a classified aircraft. Others think it was far beyond human technology. Whatever it was, that night showed the sky might be watching us too. Texas flying saucer.
Señor Jaime Masan.
Jaime, how you doing?
Hola, hola, señor Quintero, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien.
Muy bien. We are really interested in the sighting you had just a few days ago. We want to know if we can investigate this because the investigation, the video is so good. You have to understand this. That creates many doubts. We don't have a doubt. I think we have a genuine video, but you have to understand that in this community, everybody wants to be suspicious about everything.
Yes.
Yeah, the video is one of the best we have ever seen. It's just similar to...
A man named Quintero reported a UFO sighting recorded on June 29th around 2:30 p.m. near South Padre Island, Texas. He said he had just pulled over near a water park when a small glint in the sky caught his attention. Curious, he used his phone camera to zoom in and began recording. What he captured quickly drew attention from online researchers who contacted him for an interview. They said the footage was one of the strongest clips they had seen and deserved serious review. Quintero explained that this was the first time in his life he had ever seen anything like it. He asked to stay anonymous because his wife did not want him involved in public interviews. The investigators respected his request and offered to keep his identity private. Connection issues interrupted the call several times, which added frustration to the discussion. Thanks for watching this incredible UFO sighting from South Padre Island. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more unexplained footage. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. What do you think? Was this real or could it be fake?